Hey guys, what's going on today? Heading into work right now. Discuss the job we got going on. So basically, you'll miss the first part of it and whatnot because I started it yesterday. I didn't think about recording it all, but it's got a 30-foot fifth wheel, gooseneck fifth wheel trailer. He has lighting issues. From what I found out yesterday, he dropped it off for the night. He brought a new main box where all the wires go connect because that was all smashed up. But the problem he was having, why it's flashing, his ground wasn't tight and it was arcing. You could see it in the box. It was melting the plastic, and that's why it was flashing. You know, every time he moved it, you know, it's hitting, lighting, you know, and it's arcing. So we changed out the box. You know, some of the crimps just came right off, so they weren't even crimped that good. Just pull it right off the wire. So we did that, fixed that. Some were corroded, changed those connections. Yeah, change the box, make it look good. He's got a couple lights that are missing, and you gotta check the brakes for inspection. Check the breakaway, it might have to be replaced. His 7-way plug's broken, probably change that for him. But yeah, so stay tuned, it's gonna be a good video. Using some heat shrink and non-insulated connectors. So black is our tail, parking lights, So the light works. So I'm getting 7.3 volts to it. So this is the one that runs, and I think it's this connection. So I'm on the other side, and they don't give you much room to work with. So here we got the box that you can see on the left. The ground was burnt out and everything was just rusty and broken, and the cover was broken and whatnot. So 7-way plug's nice and rusty. Replaced that and good to go. Customer had a lot more problems than we anticipated, but he okayed the repairs. So basically what the problem was, this was gone, we replaced that, but in the main box, if you would take the volts, you would get 12 volt on your parking lights, that's good, but you'd only get 7.2 on your turn signals. So, I looked around, so didn't see anything obvious. So obviously, there's a short somewhere in the wire, and the light won't power on, even though there were 7.2 volts going to the light. Tested the light with the ground positive on the battery, light up. Oh. There was obviously a short somewhere, throwing the volts off. So we were replacing doing the whole wiring on this thing again. Or the first time on this one. So made it all the way to the back. I got that light that wasn't working to work, so the short's fixed. It's up to here. It might have still been something back here drawing the power away from there, but yeah, he's gonna need a new center light. Which we might not have one in stock. These lit up, but they weren't very bright. But I guess that's a pass. No big deal on that. So I'm just working my way across. All these fucking these things are terrible. Don't use these things. Just terrible. But getting rid of this mess. And almost done. I gotta put a new battery in for the brake switch, for the breakaway switch. The battery's dead since the connectors weren't charging the battery. I got a new breakaway. The brakes do work on this thing, but the breakaway switch doesn't do nothing since, because the dead battery doesn't power the brakes in case your trailer breaks away. So this is where I'm at. A little update for you guys. So yeah. All right, so here we got the main box. So this is what I put everything back the way it was the first when I took it apart. So I redid some crimps on them, and made them look good. Some just fell right out of the crimps, but whoever hooked this up, the reason the battery was dead because it was not getting power. It wasn't charging. So when you plug your 7-way in, it should be charging your battery. So those blue wires on the right, that comes from your battery and goes to your breakaway. And that red wire coming in, that's the power. That red wire coming in should be on that blue wire. That way it charges the battery, and it sends a charge to the breakaway switch. Now, on the black wire that comes out of the breakaway switch, so the power goes in the blue wire to the breakaway switch, and the black wire coming out is at a halt till that breakaway comes out. Then the power will go through the blue, through the breakaway, out the black, to your brake stud, which is the black wires on the left, and that'll power your brakes. So in case your trailer breaks away, it'll make the brakes work. So I don't know who wired this up, but that red wire to red wire, that red wire goes nowhere. They're not powering anything in the back, so you can get rid of that. But that red wire coming in needs to be hooked to that blue wire so it charges the battery, and it charges, and it goes to the breakaway and waiting to power the brakes when the breakaway switch is activated. So that took a little time to figure out. Trying to figure out people's wiring is difficult sometimes because you don't know what they did. So, all right, guys, this trailer's all set. Took longer than expected, but really undercharged the guy a lot. So, is what it is. Got all the lights, all the wiring redone. In the trailer, every light works. Brakes work. Breakaway works now. New breakaway, new battery. Whoever wired it up. That's why the last one was completely dead. Wasn't charging at all. And when you pulled the breakaway, it wouldn't do nothing because they hooked it up wrong. So I got that all fixed. Yeah. Hopefully the guy can haul some more. Gotta get inspected now. And should be ready to go for the guy. Yeah.